Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Text 37-38, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. O Janadana, although these men, overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends, why should we, with knowledge of the sin, engage in these acts? So here we can see Arjuna is using the addressing Krishna with the name of Janadana. So Janadana means a protector of the living being. And here he is addressing particularly because Krishna is a protector of Dharma. So when Krishna is the protector, then why Arjuna's argument, why he should be engaged in this particular sinful act according to his definition, and eventually which will destroy the family tradition. So the next thing, if you refer chapter 16:21, uh, these three things which leads one to hell, this particular sin, that is lust, anger, and greed. Reading from the purport. A Kshatriya is not supposed to refuse to battle or gamble when he is so invited by some rival party. Under such obligation, Arjuna could not refuse to fight because he was challenged by the party of Duryodhana. In this connection, Arjuna considered that the other party might be blind to the effect of such a challenge. So it's a duty of the Satriya when there's a offer to fight, then they have to accept. Even there's an offer to gamble, then they have to gamble. So here Arjuna could not refuse. And here also we may see that the opposition party or the sons of Duryodhana, they are not seeing the evil effect from this war. I'll continue. Arjuna, however, could see the evil consequence and could not accept the challenge. Obligation is actually binding when the effect is good, but when the effect is otherwise, then no one can be bound. Considering all these pros and cons, Arjuna decided not to fight. So looking at that evil consequences by Arjuna, and he is not bound because the effect is bad, negative, not good. So he has decided not to follow the dharma of Satriya over here. So that's why he's addressing Krishna, Janadana. Why are why am I engaged where the outcome will be evil? Continuing text number 39, translation. With the destruction of dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family become involved in irreligious practice. So next, Arjuna is referring to the family tradition. So where the family tradition will be destroyed when the elders are not there to conduct this family tradition. Reading from Papat. In the system of Varnashram institution, there are many principles of religion tradition to help members of the family grow properly and attain spiritual values. The elder members are responsible for such purifying process in the family, beginning from the birth to death. But on the death of the elder members, such family tradition or purification may stop, and the remaining younger family members may develop irreligious habit and thereby lose their chance for spiritual salvation. Therefore, for no purpose should the elder members of the family be slain. So here the another reason that Arjuna would not fight because the family tradition will be destroyed. This family tradition varies according to Varnashrama. So, what is Varnashrama? Varna and Ashrama. So, there are four ashram, that is Brahmacharya ashram, Grahastha ashram, Vanaprastha ashram, and Sannyasi ashram. So, Varna means color or nature. There are Brahmana, Satriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. So, do take note that this Varnashram system is not caste system. This Varnashram system can be found in every part of the society. So basically, when you take the Brahmana who are intelligent person and they are totally uh, detached from material or sense gratification process. These are Brahmanas. Basically, they are religious person and they do not involve in sense gratification. They do not want any opulence. They do not even hold money. So this particular class of people are known as Brahmana. And who are Satriya? Satriya is the person who protects, gives protection. So a king, generally he's a Satriya. So he protects the people. At same time, he gives Krishna conscious to his subject, and the Brahmana also does the education part. So here the Brahmana principally basically they establish the dharma, teach dharma, and their life is dedicated for the spiritual purpose only. Then the Satriya, he also makes sure the citizen follow these religious principles and he gives protection. And then next is Vaishya. Vaishya is a mercantile uh, uh, or businessman. So here Vaishya, basically the main, according to Vedic, they give protection to the cow and also they give they produce. So they are like a farmers, they produce, or traders. Vaishyas are traders as well. And Sudras are basically are general workers. So these four category can be found in every part of community. So according to their one nature, then these particular people are categorized. So here this is known as Varnashrama Dharma. So there is a certain purification process, but certain tradition that will be followed by certain varna and certain ashram. So, for example, the grihastha, all right, the brahmachari is one who, um, until up to the age 25, who's not married. So, brahmachari means they have no connection with any woman. Then, when they want to get married, then they will enter into grahastha and later part retirement, that is known as vanaprastha, and renounce everything materially, they are known as sannyasi. So for grahastha, generally like how we have seen nowadays, these two samskara. So this is part of the family tradition. That is vivaha samskara or marriage ceremony and Antyeshta, the death ceremony. So we can see this performed. So Arjuna's argument here is that if the elders are not there to supervise, for example, these ceremonies, or then what will happen is that this tradition will be spoiled, will be lost, and then the process of purification will not be there. When the process of purification is not there, when the ashram or the varna is not there, then there's no smooth path progress in spiritual life or attaining the spiritual values, as Srila Prabhupada mentioned, grow properly and attain spiritual values. So these are arguments by Arjuna where he saw the evil consequences. Thank you, Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.